is difficult for me, guys, because you guys know I interviewed Rachel McCoy. She's an Olympic high jumper. She is going to be competing on August 4th. I can promise you that I will watch that and probably a lot of the track and field. Obviously, I'm going to watch our girl Simone, but it's a lot. I want you guys to take a look because the double standards that the Olympics are putting out there, we just talked about the one with the women and now this. So read this headline carefully. It says, Cannabis takes the world stage at the Tokyo Olympics. Cannabis, the same thing that prevented Sha'Carri Richardson from being able to compete, is taking the world stage at the Tokyo Olympics. Take a look at the caption underneath this. So this is a Forbes article. And it says, for the first time in the Olympics' 125-year modern history, elite athletes are being open about their use of cannabis products to prepare them for the world's biggest stage in sports. Leading the charge is Olympic gold medalist and U.S. soccer women's national team star Megan Rapinoe, who incorporates CBD into her training routine using products from Mindy, a company founded by her sister Rachel Rapinoe and Brett Schwager. Now, look, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at any cannabis user. I'm pro cannabis. My brother owns a grow house and a dispensary. He's helped countless people. It's an amazing thing to see, especially people who are suffering with pain, not have to do these addictive pain pills and they can turn to cannabis instead. I'm not mad at this at all. Now, my immediate knee-jerk reaction was like, Megan, what the heck? But then I had to remember, Megan actually did come out in support of Sha'Carri, and she said that all athletes, this is her quote, she said, all athletes should be able to use marijuana. She says it helps her sleep and recover after her training sessions. Now, this is a double standard, no matter how you look at it. To be fair, CBD is legal within the parameters of the Olympics. Because it's the THC from cannabis that is not. So you can use CBD oils and things of that nature. It's the THC. You guys, if you don't understand that, you can have like the oils and things of that nature. The THC is removed out of that. If you just have weed in its form and you happen to set it on fire, that's when you get the THC. So it technically is two different things, but it comes from the same plant. But when you have two sides of the same coin, that's how you get these double standards. So here's the thing. Tokyo knew that this was going to be a moment in time where they were going to have Megan Rapinoe on this world stage, as they call it, talking about the benefits of CBD. So regardless if you're talking about, CBD and THC are two different things, you know the optics, you know what it looks like. And you had this moment in time to say, hey, we allow CBD oils. And in fact, you're probably going to read an article in Forbes that's coming out about Megan Rapinoe and her sister coming together to let people know about the benefits. While we still don't want THC use right now, this is something that we're going to revisit at a later time. For that reason, although the suspension is going to stand, that prevents Sha'Carri from running in the 100 and us all being able to see if she was actually going to beat FloJo's record. We're not going to do that because the rules are still in play. However, we're not going to prevent her from running with her team. Instead of doing that, y'all just release this article. At the very least, don't let this article be released. This is just going to have to wait 4 years because otherwise you look like an idiot. These double standards are insane. I can't make this make sense. Obviously, I don't have a problem with Megan Rapinoe, especially if she's trying to help, bring her sister's CBD product to the forefront. I'm not mad at that. What I'm mad at is I don't care if CBD and THC are different things. They come from the same plant. Y'all had an opportunity to take this giant step into the 21st century, but you didn't for this black girl, but you gave this huge platform to white people about... What we're not going to do is pretend that this ain't a double standard. And this is your double standard for white men and black women and white women and black women. It's ridiculous. And you should, at the very least, own it and say, we might have dropped the ball on this one. We were wrong for it. Granted, it means nothing to us now because she still can't run. But this is a lot. Devin, what are your thoughts on this?
I feel like if the Olympics are able to recognize the benefits of CBD for managing stress, for relieving sore muscles, then they should have been able to look at why Sha'Carri was using it and recognize that it wasn't doing anything to change the way she was playing her sport or you know, anything. They should have been able to say like, yeah, this isn't technically allowed, but we get it, especially knowing that there was going to be this big CBD focus. I'm just annoyed. At this point, I'm extremely annoyed by the Olympics. The double standards are so heavy, and I really hope they do something to remedy this because it makes it really difficult to watch and get excited about, which sucks because there are so many Black athletes and there are so many women who are doing incredible things, but watching it, it's just like, damn, like so many people have been just treated unjustly in this situation. So it's frustrating. I hope this is a learning experience.